have thoughts anymore.
Repeat that. Repeat that again. Sorry, Gus. The question. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Just number one, the consistencies with regards to how racism and white supremacy is practiced. I hope people caught that. And then when I had black people in the UK on the program the first time, listeners said it seemed like the black people in the States, it seemed like they are less confused. And I was curious if you felt most of the non-white people that you're around, do you feel like they got it? They understand racism, white supremacy, or are they very confused?
I have to echo what Mike just said. It's exactly the same sort of thing, really. The people I come across, they think the type of stuff that I talk about is crazy. They think I'm sort of, I don't know, it's a panic type thing. They think racism went away with the Emancipation Proclamation. They think everything is all roses and fine. The government can make whatever decisions they want. The police can do whatever they want. We can have CCTV cameras wherever, biometrics in the schools. You know, they think it's all lovely. The war in Afghanistan, this quote-unquote war on terror. They just think, like, you know, we can't get any better. 3D televisions, roll it on. They love it. Luckily, the last sort of year to 2 years, I'm coming across a lot more people who are starting to wake up and people who have been awake for a number of years, but we just don't know who these people are, so we need to try and link up on as regular basis as possible and let our presence be known and try and attract light, and that's what we need to do, basically. Unfortunately, as I say, we don't have a huge community, a so-called conscious community like you've got over in the United States of America.
Sorry, can I just interject? From what I've heard from, friends in America, there is no conscious community there either. It's just the same kind of thing here. It's just individual community, from what I've heard, but could be wrong. But also, what I'd like to see, a lot more non-white black females kind of getting on this thing, because they're the key to the future, basically. They're the first teachers of the youth. And I don't see too many black females that are kind of on this thing. I know a few that are on it, but not in. You see, they're more into this hair straightening business and all that type of thing.
Man.
I don't think I'm really against, man, this hair straightening thing.
See, that's deep ingrained. Sorry to cut your build. That's really deep ingrained into the black woman's soul, and there's a few dynamics in relation to that. Once the women get knowledge of self, and they are looking at potentially sort of going down the path of getting that 9-ether woolly hair back, it's a case of, okay, well, how thick is that hair? How manageable is that hair? So, unfortunately, sometimes the straightening of that hair is essential for that particular female to do what she needs to do. Now, personally, I would like them all to be natural. I'd love to see, froze and locks and all that there, but it's down to the woman's texture of hair. If she can manage it and invest that time into it, then it's gravy. She can get up in the morning and do what she's doing, but it does take a bit of time still to deal with natural hair.
Again, when you say like manage, what do you, can you kind of elaborate? How do you need to manage your hair? It's just there, like
No.
Or your hands.
Okay. All right then. Okay. You ain't just gonna get up in the morning, and just spring up out of bed, hold afresh, and just bowl out and just maybe pat down your throat. You ain't gonna do that. You need to comb it and thing, So I'm saying in regards to the thickness, the thickness in it, and obviously you need to be applying grease on it on a basis. You need to be, doing steams and all them kind of thing there on it to make sure that the scalp's healthy, it's getting the right nutrients and all them things there. It's not just the case of just, I don't need to curl it up and on like that. You still need to do a lot of work to that. You got to get rid of all that bullshit grease and deal with natural products. Get rid of the paraffin and the petrochemicals that are all in them kind of greases that we use as males and as what do the women use, definitely, with all them gels and the sticky nail somethings. That's just there to kill and poison us as people. Yeah. But the biggest thing is, right, as I say, we don't even need to visit those places, and we don't even need to be a part of that industry in regards to owning it or anything like that, because 99.9% of those products in there, which is supposed to be for application on your hair, will mess your hair up. It's no good for you. All you need to all you need to do is you can go to your local supermarket, get yourself some olive oil, get yourself some palm oil, any almond oil, any kind of oil, and that will deal with your skin, that will deal with your hair. You can go get them. The best products for us
you see,
to
bro,
use.
the women feel under pressure to look like a European, if you know what I mean. The standard of beauty is based upon a European woman. When they do these adverts, show you these, beautiful women, they're always European. Well, obviously, our females are growing up. That's the standard of beauty, and they're doing everything they can do to imitate these people.
Yeah, I feel you on that, 100%.
And I say, and because a lot of black males in the United Kingdom love chasing white females, the women feel like don't feel attractive.
Sad. It's sad, and you know why? And you know why they're chasing them, though, ain't it?
Why is that?
Because again, I'll have to reiterate, this is my opinion, based on experience and based upon what I see. The whole reason why these brothers are going for these dogs is because the subliminals put on television in regards to, as we say, the industry, the status of beauty to have a blonde-headed dog with you, blah, blah, blah. But also, when you get one of these dogs, there's no resistance in there. You can do whatever you want to these dogs. You can spit on them, you can pull hair, you can do whatever comes to mind. A dog, you can do it, but no is a sister letting you do that kind of stuff. You're doing normal stuff, you're doing normal sexual acts with a sister. When you have a dog, that goes out the window. So that, in my opinion, again, that is why brothers are going for the dogs.
I understand what you're saying, but I think it's a little deeper than that as well, because growing up now on the television, I never used to see any, I don't know about you, I didn't really see any black females growing up, especially like attractive type of ones. You'd see like, I don't know, Rusty Lee and...
Sorry. I'm not putting down Rusty Lee, but... I mean,
another thing as well that I've noticed in the UK, we got like all these Premier League football players, and you're not going to find out one of them that's married to a black female. And these guys are multi-millionaires. I know some of them myself, and some of them are from the hood, the hood, the neighborhood, and I only think about white girls. But the minute they start playing football, they don't associate with black females. It's strange, man. I don't know if you guys have noticed that as well.
Definitely. But it's not even just football, though, Mike. You look at it, any position of authority or where you're in the public view, you will not see the union of the black couple. You will see, generally, it will be a male in that position and the dog next to it. Standards, that's all we will see until someone changes that paradigm.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with EastEnders. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched it for over a year, but I used to watch it. And there was like a black female on there called Denise, and she had a daughter called Chelsea, I believe. Both of them were like, in sexual relationships with white men. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all the black characters are always in relationships with white people. So
and not only that, though, if you remember Chelsea, she was just after a white man. She was after multiple white men. She was like the whole of the black, of the whole of EastEnders, of the square.
Every white man she was in bed with, man. And it kind of, when you see things like that, you know what I mean, it kind of messes you up, man, mentally.
But did you know that the storyline, they made the husband out to be a nutcase, innit? That he was some religious nut. yet again, more dysfunctional family, black family,
Yeah.
where they're all off the rails.
And then the younger sister going out with that mutant in the wheelchair as well.
It's always not just a black man and a black woman, you know what I mean, doing a normal job, whatever. It's always some kind of madness that they were incorporating.
It's just to keep up the stereotypical views, isn't it? Not just to keep us down spiritually, because it's to show that kind of stuff. Think about how powerful imagery is. If there was to show that on a constant basis, some of these mentally dead people would be, their eyes would be opening up a little bit more and think, actually, you know what, I'm seeing this on TV, maybe this is the right thing to do. I mean, 'cause I don't know if you've noticed, but you've seen a lot of these so-called stars in the music industry, like your Gay-Z and your Kanye West and all them people, making kind of conscious kind of songs, and that's just because of they're trying to pimp another revenue, because you can't do the bling stupidness no more. The killing thing is dead. I was dead back in 91. So they're jumping on the bandwagon of this conscious movement now, trying to...
So once they've got no power, they'll be just nothing. Just insignificant.
The power that they have, Sharon, the power that they have at the moment is illusionary at best, yeah? So, they don't even have power at the moment anyway. So, again, this is my opinion. I don't believe we can coexist with them in any shape, form, or fashion. They need to go.
I don't think anything that is living on this planet can coexist. Not animals, plant life, vegetation. Definitely not human beings. I mean, everywhere they've went, North America, Australia, everywhere.
I was going to say, everywhere these people go, they cause treachery, harm, murder, they pollute. It's just destruction and chaos and terror. They're satanic at best. They're demonic at worst. They're disagreeable of spirits, beings even, because they have no spirits.
And they're nasty as well. Very nasty.
You think about it, they have no history. They plagiarize history, twist history around to write themselves, into history. They haven't even been on this planet for more than, 2011 years. We civilized them, no more than, 300-400 years ago? We probably, a bit longer than that. 600 years ago, we civilized them, gave them civilization, taught them geometry, how to wash themselves. Everything, and all of a sudden, it's our own fault. We need to understand that as well. We didn't civilize these savages.